So I recently went to rent a car, and here in Seattle, the best place to rent a car is out just at the SeaTac airport. And I had to go through about a dozen cars before I could find one that hadn't been smoked in. And it's kind of funny because the rental car company I dealt with doesn't allow smoking in any of their cars. And I went online to see how common this problem is in other cities. And I got the opposite question, actually. Somebody was asking where they can rent a car that allows smoking. So apparently very few rental car companies will allow smoking, and then people still smoke in them. I have a suggestion that could solve both of these problems. They should set aside some cars for smoking, and that way people who want to smoke can actually get a car that allows smoking without being charged a fee and without having to annoy anybody else. And people who want a car that doesn't have smoke in it can do so. I think part of the problem is so many smokers, they want to be the only person smoking in that car, in the house, in the office, wherever it is, and they want smoking to be banned for everybody else. I dealt with this a lot when I was living in New York, actually. So-called non-smoking apartments. People will smoke and then they'll claim that they had some kind of an emergency. They can't go outside because their ex is going to harass the heck out of them, if they see them outside the apartment building, or, they have kids inside the building, they can't leave them alone because they're in such a dangerous part of New York. And every time somebody smoked, they had an excuse, and before long it was a smoking building anyway. And actually there's a term for this. It's called tragedy of the commons. Everybody wants to be the one smoker in the non-smoking building, but because everybody does that, it becomes a smoking building, and it becomes 10 times worse because people actually have to hide their smoking instead of putting they put a lot of effort into how to hide their smoking instead of channeling it into quitting smoking. That's how I feel about it. So, as somebody who is very sensitive to smoke, I actually want rental car companies to allow smoking. I actually want it to be legal to smoke in certain businesses because I think that would actually help the problem. Thanks for watching.